Welcome, welcome back. So, you guys have built a shelter as best as you can, using some ropes to prop up some area to give you like a good headroom, and then you dig a small hole in the ground. You grab whatever wet materials nearby that you can find, put them in there, and you try and bring fire from the burning trees into the soaked foliage you have around you. It's been raining for like a day and a half now, or storming for a day and a half, so everything is just soaked all the way through. And you get a branch, and you shove it on the fire until it catches, then you bring it over there and you do your best to coax it up to a nice burning thingy.
Would that help? Wall of fog? I don't know.
But the fire does not catch.
Okay. I continue trying until we do something else.
Okay. What is everyone's constitution score?
Oh, Neil, I have a lantern that I carried, and I made sure it was still on me when we...
What you got on the ship?
I have oil.
And I have stuff to lit fire. Would they get... I don't know.
What sort of stuff do you like fire?
You said the word for it when...
Tinder?
Yeah.
If it's in your backpack, it gets soaked in the swim.
Okay. So I still have the lantern. So I tried to at least have the fire that Lily has in the lantern.
Yeah, at least grab some fire.
At least
Okay, you can light the lantern. How much oil do you have? Anna?
Anna has oil.
I have... It just says oil, and it weighs 1.
Okay, so you have 1 pound of oil. Lamp oil. 1 pound of lamp oil will do 1 flask of burning oil. Does this and this. Does not say how long it lasts. A pound of lamp oil with a lamp. Well, I guess it depends on the size of the lamp and how much wick you give it and all that stuff. I'm going to roughly say a pound of lamp oil will last you 8 hours. Does that sound about right?
That's good.
Okay, so you can have a lamp going for 8 hours, which will give you 8 hours of light.
In this 8 hours, I tried to lit the fire.
Yeah.
This whole time. I don't care.
The whole time you take a little branch.
That's our main priority. In Survivor, if they don't have fire, nothing can happen.
Fire represents your life.
Exactly. I do fire.
And during she does that, I carry little rocks to block from the wind. And I tried to put 2 little branches like this and put little palms on top of it. I tried to create like
Basically, we just creatively and unendingly try to start a fire.
Okay, well, you can get small fires going, but you can't get anything consistent because everything is too soaked. And you don't have, everything is soaked. You don't have any dry wood. If you guys had a fire building proficiency, that might work with the lamp because everything's soaked, but you do not. So, what is everyone's maximum constitution score? It's not the reduced by 1 that you guys already have going.
That's just con on our sheet, right?
Correct.
So max is just the number.
Yes.
10.
10?
15.
15?
12.
12. And I should roll theirs as well.
So Anna, you'll die first.
Anna will die first.
Damn.
Sweet.
It seems strange that we could just die from being in the
from
rain
exposure?
after everything we've been through.
Well, you're soaked to the bone, you're freezing, you're exhausted from swimming through the freezing waters. There is no shelter, and it is so cold out. I mean, you guys in Montreal, how long would you last if you were walking around in the snow in a bikini?
It's not snow, it's rain.
Yeah, but I mean, same thing.
You didn't say it was a snowstorm.
I didn't say it's a snowstorm, but my point is exposure will kill you. It can be 0 degrees and still be raining.
What if we look for a cave, guys?
So
If
you
we say fuck the fire and we look for a cave.
So you're staying in here for 8 hours trying to get a fire going.
What if we go to the temple?
You're not even sure where or how to get there from here.
Well, I would know, like, is it in the middle of the island? Is it on the side of the island?
It's roughly in the middle of the island,
Let's go to the
very
middle of
vaguely.
I say if it doesn't stop in a couple hours and we're in danger of losing our lives, then yeah, we go look for a cave.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys have this lantern burning, and you're trying to get this thing going. 4 hours into it, you've managed to get like a little. This stick can will burn for a little while, but then it'll go out because the entire thing's soaked all the way through. And you start with something else, and 4 hours have passed. You've all lost another point of con, so you should all be at 2 below your maximum. At 0 con, you die.
Should we look for the temple, guys? Did the temple have a cover, Neil?
Yes,
Okay.
it was a building.
I feel like
Yeah.
we should go to the temple.
Fine.
Sure.
Okay.
Ah, shit, Neil, I did tell you I wanted to switch spells for detect magic and read magic. I didn't message you anything.
You didn't message me anything.
So it's too late, right?
Plus, you've already been using spells from your repertoire. So, yeah. So you start walking towards the temple. Does anyone have a direction sense proficiency?
Me.
You do?
Yes.
Can I have a map?
Give me a direction sense check. Where's our dice over there?
I think I closed my. No, never mind.
We do look for caves, though.
23.
Okay.
On our
So-
way, we're looking for any type of cover.
You have a pretty good idea of where you were because you knew where the ship was ahead of time, and Lily has described the thing as more or less in the middle of the island, so you know the right way to go to get you there. Most of you did, but this is pretty solid. So you take off. It takes you a while because you're naked people. I mean, you've got your gear with you, right? You've got your backpacks with all your equipment, but you've abandoned your clothes because they're just sticking to you and causing you to get colder faster. And you take off towards the center of the island.
Yeah.
You're climbing up these hills, which are exhausting because you're already exhausted and freezing and shivering, and there's lightning and thunder out. You roll down the hills into these valleys, and you start climbing up this other hill. You cross a river at some point. River. Hold on, river.
Oh no!
You know what's in rivers, right?
Crocodiles.
Crocodiles, indeed.
I cast sleep on the area where the crocodile, like where we're gonna.
Doesn't
where
matter.
we're
There are
gonna
no
cross.
crocodiles nearby.
Cool.
You got lucky on your die roll. There are no crocodiles here.
Okay.
Um,
There could have been sleeping crocodiles.
Yeah, maybe. So you guys cross the river and climb up this other hill, and after 12 hours out there, so everyone's con drops by another 3, so you're down 5 below your maximum. You come across the temple. Lily, recognized some areas like, no, I was over here from here, blah, blah, blah. And, Lily helped get you there from her previous exploration. Had you only had a vague idea, you probably wouldn't have made it here at all. But you come across the temple. You can kind of see the outline of it or you can see the building, and on closer inspection, when lightning flashes, you can make out the ruins on the side again, but you don't know what they mean.
And we
you
saw
see
no cave on our way. Nothing.
Mm-mm. It's a jungle. Things are pretty well obscured by the foliage.
All right, so I'm gonna send my unseen servant to pat down the door.
There is no door. The door is wide open.
Oh.
There's a doorway, but there's no door.
I'm gonna send the unseen servant to pat whatever there is.
What do you mean pat? Just to
Like,
push on everything?
Yeah, push everything I see.
Okay. You can't see very much. I mean, I guess you're halfling. You have low light vision. So you send unseen servant in to start pushing on shit.
With the I do that, and then I'm gonna bring the lantern with the unseen servant in so we can see what's inside.
Unseen servant can carry how much weight?
30.
30. More than 30. 30 is for pushing force.
Carrying a maximum pound of 20 or pulling or pushing with 40 pounds of force.
Okay, fine.
They're pulling 40 pounds across. All right, so this lantern floats in. It illuminates the room. It is a 15 by 15 room with a pedestal in the middle. Nothing else. The ceiling is flat. The walls are flat. They're all carved out of this gray stone. You guys can see when lightning flashes, or with the help of the lantern, that the pedestal itself has engravings on it. And you see some snakes in the back corners of the room that look like they've taken shelter from the storm in there.
Snakes.
I
Some
can
large
sleep down.
snakes.
I can sleep
Do we
down.
need to?
I could also dispel magic, but I feel like we could be dispelling something nice.
I don't think we should use any of your spells unless we have to.
What are we gonna do with the snakes? Kill them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Naked, right? Still.
No, we put back our clothes on when we started
Oh.
walking.
Oh,
No.
I don't remember that.
Did I just
No.
think that? Because I definitely did think it.
You
I
just
don't
thought
know.
that because I said you guys are naked, right? And you're like, yeah, all right. So you're walking
No,
naked through the
I never
forest.
said that. I never. said
Someone
we were-
said that you guys were naked. I was
No.
pretty clear that you
I
guys
agree.
walked nakedly through the jungle.
We would have brought our clothes though.
There's no way we would have left our clothes behind and walked nakedly into the forest.
No, we would
That's
have
what I was asking about. I mean, I didn't say it
Neal,
quite so
we were-
directly.
I thought we were naked, but carrying all our shit in our backpack.
Yeah, you got your shit with you, but you're not wearing any clothes. You're naked
No,
right
but
now.
we have the clothes.
Sure,
Yes.
but you're still naked.
Yes.
Fine. As long as I have the clothes, whatevs.
Yeah.
So I could glitter dust them.
How many snakes are there, Neil?
From where you're standing on the outside, you can see a pile of snakes in the back left corner and one big fat snake in the back right corner. You don't know how many is in the pile, and you don't know what's in the front right and left corners.
I can sleep.
So yeah, you should sleep the entire area.
Okay, I'm gonna sleep the area.
Okay. Sleep. Give me your 2d4.
Oops. Three.
3 hit dice worth of snakes.
I could stinking cloud them so that they would get out and be unable to attack for a while. And then we kill them.
You could what? Sorry.
Stinking cloud them so they
But
couldn't
you already-
attack for a while.
You already said. You already are sleeping them, right?
Yeah, but I don't think all of them will fall.
Let's just wait.
Okay. So sleep goes off.
Okay. Do we
The
see
snakes weren't moving to begin with, so they're still not moving.
wouldn't the fail sleep do something? Would it do something?
No.
Oh.
I take out my short bow and shoot an arrow at the head of the giant snake.
Good point.
Okay, roll to hit against the large snake.
I stand behind Faye. Oh shit, Faye's low too. I stand behind the dude. Yes. Screw those dudes.
So nothing other than my normal missile adjust, right?
-3 because you're not proficient with bow.
I'm not?
Did you level up and get a bow proficiency? No. No,
Always shot bows.
no. She had a crossbow. She's never shot a. Yeah. You have
Got
a
it.
penalty of 3 to hit with your bow because you never.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
4.
Cool. No, like surprise or anything since it's not moving and I'm.
Yeah, sure. +4 because it's not moving and not really doing anything. It's just sitting there.
Does that hit a snake? that
So
doesn't-
8. Your arrow clatters against the wall.
I do it again.
I mean, you did roll a 2.
Yeah.
Roll to hit. So +4 for snake, just kind of chilling. Not really resisting too much.
Do any of the snakes move when that noise happens?
The other snakes were in the other corners, and they don't do anything in response.
No,
the
none of
this
this.
big snake, you see its tongue flicker out when the arrow bounces around.
Oh, okay. You said +4.
Mm-hmm. On top of whatever other bonuses are. So -3 +4 +1 on top of your missile adjust.
-3 +4 +1. So plus. Where's the +1 from? Because my missile adjust is 5.
So
-3
5
is
-3 +4. Yeah.
Okay. So 6.
15. The arrow strikes the giant constrictor snake. Roll for damage.
What is the damage?
D6.
2.
Two damage. Okay. The snake comes at you guys. Roll for initiative, everybody.
Should have let me do stinking cloud.
Sorry. You can do it now if you want. I thought he might be sleeping.
If he was, he's not sleeping anymore.
Would glitter dust and stinking cloud affect? Yeah, it doesn't say.
So initiatives. Faye goes
I'm
at
gonna
5.
cast glitter dust. So +2. 11.
So it's just
I said I'm stand.
it's just D10 plus missile adjust, right? For initiative.
No, it's D10 plus weapon speed.
Speed. Duh.
11, 9. Speed for your bow, 7.
It's +2, yeah. So it's actually 11.
Okay, yeah. 5, 11, 11. Faye, you go first. This constrictor snake is coming towards you guys.
I try to smash.
I mean, it's still inside the hut. It hasn't gotten out to you since you went first.
I'm going in.
You're going in? All right. You go in.
Oh.
What do you do?
I try to smash the head.
Fairy smash!
With the brass knuckles or with a rock or what?
Is there a rock close?
I mean, there's a rock outside somewhere.
All right, I try to do that.
All right, you grab a big rock, you walk in, and you try and crush it.
Yeah. What's
make
my D20 plus what?
whatever your melee adjust is. You're not specialized with rock.
7. Okay. 25.
Holy
Nice.
crap! You double critical the snake with the rock.
Nice.
Seriously?
What's the damage for the rock?
I'm sorry. I was no.
So you just grab the
rock
first.
is D4 damage, so 3d4 plus whatever your
sweet.
strength adjust is.
Does it do any particular effects for like?
He has to roll save versus death first.
What's strength adjust? Where is it?
I think for you it's just +1. Under strength, you have attack adjust and damage adjust.
Okay, +1.
Yeah, so 3d4 +1.
9.
Okay. You crack the snake on the head with the rock.
Yeah.
His save versus death is a pass. Who's next? Lily and December, you go at the same time. Lily, glitter dust.
Yeah, glitter dust the whole.
You glitter dust the whole area. Faye, give me a saving throw versus spell.
Come on, Faye, I believe.
It's just a D20, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, Faye is blinded.
You have blind fighting.
Yeah.
You have blind fighting. Maybe they don't have blind fighting.
Yeah.
Okay, and December, that's your attack roll?
And then Neil is like, yeah, the snakes had blind fighting proficiency.
Yeah, that's my attack roll.
You do not strike the snake. Your arrow hits just to the right of it, just barely.
Sock with a bow.
The snake, who passed his save versus spell, comes up to Faye and starts to coil itself around him, I think. How do these constrictor snakes attack? Once they strike the victim,
Get
it is
ready, guys.
constricted, automatically suffering damage every round. Constricted humanoid creatures can escape from the coils of normal. Well, this is a giant constrictor snakes. Oh no, this isn't normal. It's not a giant. No, this is a giant. Yeah, that's right. Actually, giant constrictor snakes are longer. Blah, 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 blah. It requires the combined effort of 60 total points of strength. The coiled victim plus outside help to extricate someone from a giant constrictor's steel grasp. Okay, so the snake tries to wrap itself around you, Faye. Oh shit!
Doesn't sound good.
Wait,
That pink dye. Stop
that
using
pink
that.
dye. It's the pink dye. The
The
giant constrictor snake wraps itself around Faye.
Did you consider it was blinded, Neil?
It was not blinded. It rolled an 18 on its saving throw versus spell, but even so, a natural 20 would hit Faye no matter what condition.
Good.
Faye, what is your naked armor class? Oh, you don't wear armor, so what's your armor class?
That's good.
17.
17.
Ha 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 ha.
So it only
So
crits you. It crits you, it does not double crit you.
Good.
So we're fighting naked right now? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Even though I said I was putting my clothes back on and nobody listened to me.
I did not hear that. You have clothes on. Do you have your armor on? Did you take your armor with you?
Yes.
I guess you could. I guess
everything
you
is
swam in your
fine.
armor. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Should I take a moment to put my armor on?
That's your call.
Fighting naked like a Amazon. By the way, December does not care at all about being naked. She's not embarrassed at all.
Yeah. Why would you be?
Self-confidence.
Right? Why would you be
She
embarrassed?
just has no concept of like self-consciousness whatsoever.
I'd like to say that Lily kept her shoes on
Why?
because she has hairy feet and she's self-conscious about it.
Which of these attacks?
Actually,
Alright,
the
we're
hair
gonna
on her
say,
feet make her shoes stay warm. I'd like to say that.
Hold on.
Also, it was more comfortable for walking in the jungle.
Okay, that's not you. So, you have been criticaled. You're going to take double damage. Which, oh, wow. 12, 13, 14 damage this round, Faye.
I'm dead.
You're dead?
Yeah, I'm at minus 26.
What?
I'm at the minus 20. Well, I'm
We
unconscious.
didn't consider all the healing we did.
We didn't get any after the storm.
What's
No,
the storm?
During the first 2 days of the storm, we couldn't get healing.
We sailed around for a long time before.
Yeah, you guys sailed
The
around for 7 days before the storm.
Did
But
we
that
get
was-
that already?
It was 9 days and 7 days total of resting you guys had done. But Faye only
Said
came up
9,
after 6 of
7,
those, so
16.
Faye should get 3. So Faye should have been at 10 HP,
Yeah.
How
Well, no.
many?
and then you just took 12 or 14.
Yeah, I was at. Wait. I was at minus 6 wounds. Minus 26 wounds, and I have 39. I was at 13 HP. But you
Okay.
just hit me for 14, right?
Yeah, I hit you for 14. If
You're
you're at
at
13, then you're at 13. So you're at
I'm at
minus. You're at
yeah.
negative 1.
Yeah.